back to our podcast.
Yes.
How y'all doing today? What y'all been up to? I want y'all to type something in the bottom down there and tell me what you've been up to, how your summer been, what you do last weekend, all that good stuff. Just talk to me. Let's have a relationship with this
Please.
thing, okay?
Somebody talk to her.
Somebody talk to me. No. Anyways, what you been doing, girl?
I dare not tell. If I tell you, I have to kill you.
Oh Lord,
So I don't want to tell
You've
you.
been up to some
I've been up to some
things.
things.
Some bangs and some
Yes.
stuff and some bangs.
Yes.
All right, well that's fine. That's
Yes.
fine. She doesn't need to kill me. We're just gonna all stay living,
Yes.
and she'll just take that with her. Take that little what she's been doing with her, and
Thank
that's
you.
that.
I appreciate you.
You know, I love you.
And my name is Deborah Spencer, by the way.
I'm Cynthia Scott,
Oh,
by the
thank
way.
you. This is Cynthia Scott,
Yeah, that's Deborah
and
Spencer.
you are. This is Grit and Grace.
It is.
Mhm. Yes.
It is.
And thank you again for joining us.
Yes.
We made our announcement about the gala. You guys have already seen that podcast, and we
Listen.
are so excited. And thank you so much for supporting.
Thank you. Y'all are the
ticket
best.
sale.
Honey, we about sold out. Y'all better
We
hurry up and
really
get you
are-
some tickets.
Really? I mean, I
Listen.
think we may already be.
Honey. Woo!
This is amazing. I am over. My heart is full.
Yes.
My heart is full.
Absolutely. Most definitely.
Yes.
It's
So
gonna be
thank
awesome. I
Thank you
can't wait
for
to see y'all.
answering the call.
Yes.
And we just can't wait to see you all. It's going to
Can't
be a
wait to
great
see you.
event. So we just wanted to thank you in advance for that at the beginning of our show today.
Hopefully she got her dress already.
I did.
Okay. 'Cause it's around the corner, y'all. We got to make sure. I got to check up on her. Y'all got to help me
I'm
check
good.
up on
I'm
her.
good.
She
I'm
good
good.
at it.
I'm
All
good.
right. Praise God.
Got a couple of options. You know, you gotta have.
Check back at that last
Got a
episode.
couple options.
I bet
Yes.
y'all heard me say that she
Yes.
got options.
Got options.
'Cause she
Yeah,
always
we
got-
do.
it's
We got a
always
couple
options.
options. And we forgot to share this,
What?
but of course, we did get a room block at the hotel.
Oh yes, that's right.
Right. So for those of you
Honey.
that did not know, we do have a room block. So if you wanted to
That's
stay
true.
at the hotel,
Yeah.
it's at a discounted rate. So just send us an email or you can call our office,
Yeah.
and we'll make sure we'll share that link.
Yes,
There are
most
a few
definitely.
rooms left in the block that you can still,
Yeah.
book your overnight stay if you'd like to do that at the hotel. It's a great venue.
We're gonna be
Again,
turning up, honey.
Yeah, we're gonna.
You gonna want to rest. Just go on up to your room. You don't want to drive back home. Just go on up to your room and chill out and relax.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's the game.
Yeah, and then come to her room. There's an after party. Oh.
Not even close. Y'all know I'll be trying to get to bed at 10 o'clock. But for the gala night, it's a special occasion, so I'll be up till probably about
we're
2.
See people there we haven't seen in a
Hopefully.
long time. So
Yes, it's gonna be
good. It's
fun.
gonna be good.
We're excited, y'all.
All right, so we will digress. We don't really want to continue on that. We know
Yeah.
you're gonna be there. We're excited,
Mhm.
and today we really wanted to talk about something that's near and dear to, of course, our hearts.
Yes,
It's about
absolutely.
nonprofit.
Yes.
There are a lot of nonprofits, and there is a lot of information about nonprofits, and some of it is people are misinformed, right?
Absolutely.
And some people need to be informed,
Yes.
and some people need to be encouraged. So that's what this episode is
Amen.
about.
For the encouragement.
And when you think about nonprofits, let's take the American Red Cross.
Oh, yes.
You see how that flows. There are a
Yes.
lot of nonprofits that we don't think about, but they serve
Wow.
a great purpose,
Yes,
right?
for the
And a lot of
community.
times they are
Oh.
developed out of a need or out of a pain that someone
Mhm.
has gone through, a challenge,
Mhm.
whatever word we want to use, but it benefits not only the individual, and sometimes it doesn't, but it also it paves the way to benefit
Others, exactly.
and so we wanted to share that, the importance of being connected to a
Yes.
nonprofit, your nonprofit of choice, and why it is so important.
Yes.
Because there are so many needs that will go unmet without nonprofits.
Without the nonprofit, exactly. Most definitely.
And we always want things available, and we always want somebody else to start the
start it,
nonprofit.
yes.
But sometimes it's you. It was me, right?
Yeah.
And I'd gone through our situation of having a child with special needs, and of course I would sit around and say, well, they don't have this is not available,
Mhm.
why don't we have this?
Yes.
And my husband said, well, why not it be you?
Why
right?
not
And
you?
I go, well, why can't it be somebody else? But it has to be someone.
It has to be someone.
So I think we need to really, those of you that support nonprofit, that are involved, that volunteer, that give, we applaud you. And those of you that have not thought about it or
Yes.
thought about it and said, reconsider.
Reconsider. Most
Reconsider.
definitely.
Because as we have seen with COVID and other things that have happened, and whenever when we have disasters in different areas where we actually need to employ services and resources, most of those are nonprofits coming alongside of for-profit businesses.
Exactly.
And I want to throw this out there because I hear people think, oh, a nonprofit, they want you to do it for free. You're not going to get paid, and there's a lot of grunt work, and all of those negative things. It is so not true. There are dollars that are available for salaries. People bring a lot of value to nonprofit, and they are paid for those services.
Absolutely.
Where you do have people that have extra time and they want to volunteer, that is their choice. But there are a lot of nonprofits that would not make it. Doors would not stay open without volunteers and definitely without donors.
Most definitely.
So it's so I want to encourage individuals, because the first thing that I hear, and I'm just going to go back to the gala a little bit, just a little. When we were talking about the price of the tickets for the gala, some were saying, oh, that's a lot. But when you think about what's going to be done with those dollars, when you think about those are going to help offset costs for services and salaries and overhead and buildings and electric, and everything has gone up during COVID.
Everything.
And everyone, it doesn't matter the amount. If we all help, right?
Yes, do your
then
part.
Everyone benefits.
Absolutely.
And you never know. I remember when I was in the corporate space, we used to work with nonprofits all the time, and then United Way in particular.
Oh, yes.
And so United Way was our company's nonprofit of choice.
Okay.
So not only did we give, but they had employee incentives like employee match. You give so much, the company will match. They still do that too.
Excellent.
And then we would actually volunteer
Yes.
through that arm as well. But the stories we would hear from people that benefited from the services, it really prompted them to go back and give and ask others to give.
Yes.
And that's really what we're talking about. We're talking about you and I partnering together to make life better for someone else.
Exactly. And
sometimes, it's a little bit of sacrifice. And of course, there are some nonprofits that don't do the right thing, but that's people in general.
Right.
So you can't base that on why you don't support nonprofit.
Yes.
Because you can get involved.
You can volunteer.
You can be a part of the board.
Yes,
there's so many things
absolutely.
you can do.
Yes.
But I just want to encourage you to kind of search your hearts, kind of look around and see where can you serve, where can you give, and really purpose in your heart to do that.
Yes.
Honestly.
Find out where there's a need. Where is the need? And usually it's something that's close to your heart.
Absolutely.
It's usually something that's burning within you, that is a passion for yourself. And so just seek those things out that you already have a heart for, and you're just going to fall in love with it. It's just going to be so easy to just get up, and if you're like me, you'd much rather be volunteering and giving your time than getting up and going to work. If I could, I'm telling you, I always say this, y'all. And I know that you can volunteer for a living.
She said for a living.
For a living.
Volunteer
for a living. Because if I could just volunteer.
You would be living.
I would be living, honey. My baby, that's why I'm serious. If I could just get
come on over to Dominique.
Baby. Honey, I'm telling you, she has no clue. She thinks I'm playing. I'm serious. I could just get up and just give and just do and just support. And like when y'all have the Kingdom Cares camps, and I'm like, I gotta go to work. I want to go to camp. And I really it is such a joy when you find something, you guys, that you just love to do, and you see the result of your labor and the things that you do and the things that you give and how you give just from your heart space. And you see those faces, you see those lives being changed. Any little thing that you do for someone else is always going to be the winning thing.
It is.
It's always. You can never go wrong from blessing somebody else, ever. Literally.
Right. And also there is a legacy that goes along with that. And what I mean by that is that we have a responsibility to teach our children.
Absolutely.
So one of the nonprofits that volunteers with us, they're an amazing nonprofit, but it is a mom and her sons. It's called Young Men Service League. So it's a 4-year program, and they volunteer all 4 years of high school. So they just go around volunteering, and it's a mom and her sons. They have something for the daughters too, but the sons and their moms, they come here. And we have been blessed to have them every time we have camp. and they're really actually modeling for their sons, right? And then they're coming here as the importance of giving back.
Absolutely.
So, you know, it's something that we need to really start early, and we need to really instill this in our kids.
Yes.
And it's a legacy of your legacy, a legacy of a lifetime,
Teach
to
the
know
children,
that
child.
we are not only here, you know, to do the things that we want to do, but we're also here to help others. So
For sure.
one of the things I encourage you is to find a nonprofit that your children can also participate
Yes.
in, right?
Yes.
So it can be a family thing. You can do it once a month, once a quarter, once a year,
Yes.
whatever that looks like for your family. But let's do something.
Let's do
You know,
something.
there is a
Yes.
saying from a movie, Boys in the Hood, and I quote this:
Y'all know it.
either you don't know or you don't care. And I choose to believe that people just don't know. You only know what you know.
Exactly.
And once you start to volunteer for different organizations, you will see just how much that you're giving to them, but you're blessed. You're being informed, you're being educated. There's so many things that we can utilize to help other people. You don't know, you
Yes.
volunteer at an organization, and now you can share this with your neighbor, your friend, your family member,
Yes.
of resources that are available that you would have not known had you not volunteered or
Exactly.
given or been connected to some sort of nonprofit. So that's really how important the nonprofit sector
Yes,
is, and
absolutely.
they're very easy to
Oh, for
find
sure.
and to engage. And if there's a burning desire in your heart to start one, I would say do it.
For sure.
But
Most
make
definitely.
sure that you plan, you know, that you have the right, you know, you're going to go through board members and all that kind of stuff,
Yes.
but just make sure that you're organized and that you do it the right way. Get your 501(c), get your bylaws, you know,
Yes.
do all of the things correctly that so that you can actually have an established nonprofit.
Absolutely.
So I hope that this helps someone. I know there's someone out there struggling right now. You know, there's something I want to do.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's 500 of them. There, trust me, the need
You
is
found
great.
one. Absolutely.
The
You'll
need
find
is
the one
great.
other two.
You
Yeah.
will. You will. The need is great.
Yes.
And we need you. We
Absolutely.
need you. And be big on partnership and collaboration.
Yes.
We are not in competition with one another.
Say it again.
We're not. We're not. I choose not to be.
Yes.
I say that we need to collaborate and partner. We do not need to compete. The
Amen.
only competitor you should be competing against is yourself. That's it. That's it. Stop peeking over the fence and dreaming, wishing, wanting, and coveting.
Yeah.
And get your own vision
Get your
and
own
get your
vision.
own purpose on board
Yeah.
and live your best life and help someone in the process.
Yes.
That's what this is all about. That's what
That's it.
Grit and Grace is all about.
That's
So I
it.
want to encourage you, and if we can help in any way, we
Absolutely.
don't know it all, but whatever we know, it's available to you.
Always.
We want to say you can reach out to us if you have a desire to start a nonprofit, get some information. You can reach out, and whatever we know, we're willing to share it. But by all means, get in the race, okay?
Get in the race, y'all.
Please.
Put your sneakers on and go.
To the gala, right? No,
To the-
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Child, I
It's
don't
about
want tickets
nonprofit.
left. They done. Y'all missed it. You missed it. We'll see y'all next year. No. No, but y'all can volunteer for the gala too if y'all want to come in and volunteer and help out. They can do that,
Oh,
right?
they can.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
You
think
know.
we have a few tickets left, though.
Okay, I don't know. We hope so.
Really?
No,
Okay. Make
we hope
room.
so.
What about make room?
We can make room for the people.
Okay, we can make room. For
Yeah, we got to order a couple more meals and stuff, but you
a
know.
couple of chairs.
Couple of chairs,
But we can make
tables.
room.
We got y'all. Don't worry about it. Just holler at us. Let us
Yes,
know.
we
child.
got you. We got you.
Yes.
And we hope that, you know, this segment on nonprofit, it's just a tidbit. We weren't
Yeah.
trying to go deep and how you set it up and all that. We just want to spark an interest in someone to either get involved or to give back or to start,
Yes.
right? Start thinking about it. And again, if there's anything that we can do to help, please don't hesitate. And we just say that there is enough to go around. So just
Yeah.
continue to live the life that God has given you.
All right. We love y'all.
We do.
See
And
you
there's
soon.
nothing you can do about it.
Nothing. See
Have a
y'all
great
soon.